All right, so today's first experiment is going to be blowing up a balloon with this plastic bottle, which seems like it might be pretty difficult, but we're going to show you a pretty cool chemical reaction that makes that possible. But first, we got to talk about these dorky looking goggles. So when we're doing chemical reactions, there's a risk of something splashing or maybe our balloon exploding, and Chelsea and I really don't want to get anything in our eyes, so we're going to put on these really cool, not at all dorky goggles before we begin. Looking fantastic. All right.
So to get started, you will need the following supplies. First off, find a balloon. Breanna has a normal size balloon. I will be using an extra large balloon today. You will also need a plastic container or bottle.
A normal size plastic bottle.
Or you could go big or go home and use a Culligan container. As well, you will also need some baking soda, some vinegar, a funnel, and measuring cups. You will need 1 cup and 1/3 of a cup.
All right, so I'm going to be doing our very normal sized at-home experiment. I'll be walking you through the steps for that. Chelsea's going to be messing around with this giant water bottle thing, so we'll see how hers turns out.
This is going to be the best one.
We'll see. All right, before we get started, Chelsea, would you select a balloon color for our experiment?
I like green.
Green it is. So before we get started, we want to stretch out our balloons. The balloons are kind of elastic, right? So they need room to grow, and they aren't going to stretch easily if we don't stretch them a little bit first. So give your balloon a little workout, but don't pull too hard. We don't want to accidentally break it too soon or ever. We probably just don't want to break this balloon. All right.
We don't want to pop the balloon either.
Right. So once our balloon is stretched out, we're going to grab some baking soda. For our little experiment with our normal household bottle, we need just 1/3 cup. So I have this 1/3 cup here that we're going to fill up.
For my extra large experiment, I will be filling the balloon up with at least 1 cup of baking soda. I'm going to experiment a little and not have my measurements quite exact.
We'll see how that works out.
Yeah.
So we roll our balloon onto the bottom of our funnel. Make sure that your funnel is pretty firmly in there. We don't want to get baking soda all over the place. All right, we're going to take our 1/3 cup of baking soda. We're going to dump it into the funnel. It's kind of stuck in the funnel, as you can see, so you're going to have to pull on the bottom of the balloon a bit. Oh, little baking soda cloud. Maybe tap the side of the funnel a little bit to make sure that it is filling up your balloon with all of the baking soda. It seems like a tight fit, but don't worry. We'll get all of that down in there through this funnel. Just takes a second.
This will get a little messy, as you can see. I'm spilling the baking soda all over the table.
That's also why we have aprons on. We don't want to get our clothes all wet.
Shake it in there.
All right, so now, oops, well, that's okay, a little bit spilled out. I have 1/3 cup of baking soda in this balloon. I'm just gonna set it in this measuring cup while I get my vinegar ready. Here's our giant jug of just plain old white vinegar. For our at-home experiment with our recycled bottle, I just need 1 cup of white vinegar, that's all. Whoop.
Do you think this is going to work?
It better. All right. So I'm going to put the funnel into my bottle. I'm going to pour, oops, just spilled it a little bit. I'm going to pour my vinegar into the bottle. And as you can see, it's about a little less than half full, and that's all vinegar in there. We're going to take our balloon that is full of baking soda. Be careful when you do this that you don't spill your baking soda all over the place. We want to take our balloon and put it over, oops, just spilled it like I said I shouldn't, over the mouth of the bottle. All right. So right now we've got all of our vinegar in the bottom, all of our baking soda in the top. What I'm going to do is I'm going to flip this balloon over the top of it, and all of the baking soda is going to pour into the vinegar, creating a chemical reaction.
Let's see.
There we go. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Oh my goodness. All right. So when we mix baking soda and vinegar, it causes a chemical reaction. Vinegar works as an acid and baking soda is a base. What do we think? Oh my gosh. What kind of gas could this possibly be making?
I wonder, I think that chemical reaction creates a gas called carbon dioxide.
When gases are created, they want to fill the size and shape of a container that they are in. So what we saw happen here is that all of that baking soda went into the vinegar and it created some gassing effect with the carbon dioxide, and it filled up this balloon. The gas filled up this bottle first, and then it went straight into this balloon. And as you can see, there's still a little baking soda in the bottom that we need to shake out.
think I need a bigger funnel.
Oh. So that is what it's going to look like when you do it at home. All of this in here is carbon dioxide, and we can see all of the vinegar and baking soda in the bottle below it. To be a true experiment, we need to mess around a little bit with the variables. We need to think about things that could impact what changes, how much this balloon blows up. So I did a ratio of a third a cup baking soda to a full cup of vinegar, and we got about this much gas out of it, a balloon's worth of gas. If we had had more vinegar than baking soda, if our ratio had been different, maybe it would have changed.
And we still have to wait and see what's going to happen with our extra large experiment. And because this is taking me so long, can you help me with the vinegar portion?
Yes.
Can you pour like, let's say 5 cups of vinegar
5 cups of
in
vinegar.
there and see what happens? So far I've added about 2 cups of baking soda into my large balloon.
All right, here is our first cup of vinegar.
And if you want to replicate the extra large experiment at home, we found these extra large balloons on Amazon.
You guys probably can't see this. I'm getting vinegar everywhere.
And it smells in here. This might be a good experiment to do outside if you're worried about getting your house a little stinky.
Oh my goodness. Or splashing vinegar all
Yes,
over the place.
That's why we have the goggles and our lovely apron so we don't get baking soda on our outfits.
All right, Chelsee was talking so much, I can't remember. This might be our 5th cup of vinegar. Hopefully it is.
This is called an uncontrolled experiment because we do not know exactly how much we are using. All right, does that look full enough?
What do you think? One more?
Let's add more vinegar. Just dump some in there. Let's do it.
All right, so we're just gonna splash some vinegar in here.
Might as well. Worst thing could happen is it doesn't work. All right, so I think that's good.
Your call,
Yeah.
your call.
It's really,
Okay.
oh, okay, here we go. All right. Do you think this is gonna work?
I hope so.
So I'll put the balloon on, and are you ready?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, let's see what happens. It's filling up, it's
There we
filling
go.
up.
Oh my goodness. Whew.
Oh,
Lots
there
of
it
foam in the
goes.
bottom.
Is it gonna get bigger?
Ah!
Pretty big.
You can see a little baking soda in there.
Oh, look
Whoa.
at that.
That is pretty sizable. So to recap, we used baking soda, which acts as a base. I don't know, can you see me on this giant
This
balloon?
is so cool.
Vinegar, which is an acid, and all of that causes the chemical reaction, which created the carbon dioxide gas, which filled our big balloons. Do you want to take the balloons off, Chelsee?
Yes, let's
All right,
take them
let's
off.
see what happens when we take our balloons off. Oh,
Ooh.
this one's kind of stuck.
Woo!
Oh,
Oh,
Okay, wow.
and
that did not smell very good.
yeah, it
Oh.
stinks in here now. Oh.
Perfect. Well, that was the balloon experiment.